Hello, hello, my dear friends. How are you all? Good morning, good afternoon, good day. How are you all? Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Welcome. It's 11 o'clock, 11 a.m. on the 11th of the 2nd of 2022. And as I was pre-shuffling my cards, as I always do, from the Energy Oracle, Archangel Michael flipped out in the upright. Yesterday we had him in the messenger, the daily message, in the reverse. Today he flipped out and he was in the upright. So that could be something significant. We know Archangel Michael is a protector. We see that. Those of you that have him as your, good morning, Agape, as your spirit guide, you know a lot about him. We know that he's a protector as well of Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel. They're protectors of the sky, the ethers, the entrance to our universe. Agape, hello Agape. Yeah, she's been very needy this morning, so I don't know what it is. She's been very lovey. Let's see what's going on in the stars just for a moment. As we know today, it's today that Mercury is right on top of Pluto. So when you receive this message, this is the third time that they are connecting, and I've spoken about that a lot. The moon is transiting still through Gemini. Hello everyone, did you say hello as you look up to the camera? And Venus and Mars are together and they're trining over to Uranus in Taurus. Venus and Mars, Mercury and Pluto, we've got a coupling up, coming together in the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn is Saturn. We know that relationships are not easy. Disclosure, Seven of Swords, that is exactly what Pluto and Mercury, and also in relation to matters of love, partnership, deals, projects. I mean, Venus is quality, it's value, it's abundance, right? It's love, it's sex. Mars is sex. Mars is desire, passion. So there's like a going deep, seeing things that will be coming up that will be very transformative. And that can relate to communication or details missing, anything that was hidden. Disclosure is the Seven of Swords, right? It could be on a collective scale. And goodness me, we've seen so much of that communicated. We've seen a lot of things showing up, a lot of stories and narratives being shown to us, but also it's like there's a change in the narrative now. Things are starting to turn collectively. I don't know if you've felt that, if you've seen that. There's so much that is being shown to us. And I want to take my hat off to those that are out there doing the work for the rest of humanity in relation to truth, freedom, coming together as teams, as we should be. We're all a big family. Okay, there's no point in segregating people. That's 2 years, 2 lost years. 2 lost years that we've, wow, oh my God. 2 years that we've lost, and we've been in this energy, my dear friends. We did have the Three of Swords. We did have the Three of Swords just recently. I think it was in the Twin Flame reading, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So this is what someone is scared of. I mean, this is perception. This is thoughts, words, a lack of communication, a lack of truth, self-worth issues. 7, 10, 15 swords. This is 15 is the devil. It's the limitations and the restrictions, personally, collectively, right? And the 5 of swords is, you know, I've got the power within my hands. This could cut me as well, but I need to come truthful, come out and speak my truth, look at the truth, not fear looking at the truth. Anything to do with legalities, relationships, whatever it is that you are dealing with. Everyone has got different things that are playing out in their life. So a lot of air energy, air, something that is obviously not grounding, not grounded, something that is not based in reality. It's our thoughts. Remember, it's our perception. And with the Seven of Swords, 7 and 5s are the most difficult numbers. It's like we're being squeezed out of the birthing canal, if I can use that term, because something is needing to change here. We know that 5s and 7s, 7, 3 and 5, odd numbers. There's a lack of balance here. There's other people involved. Yes, Agape. Yes, Agape. I know, love is insisting. I know, sweetheart. I know you love me. Oh my goodness. So this pressure point is going to bring a potential new beginning. Someone's ready to take action, ready to do battle. As I said, even if it cuts them. The gift of a new beginning is here, that Ace of Cups, right? This could also be a love triangle for some of you, as some of you could be the third person in a situation. I mean, the High Priestess, strong intuition, a lack of shared information, but the information has been hidden. And we know the High Priestess could be a third person. Could also be some of you that are seeking guidance from someone who's very wise, right? Major Arcana card, Pisces, Virgo axis, which is all about service, all about health, a healthy new beginning. Confusion, like Neptune is very confusing, right? But also remember that Pisces is where Jupiter is coming up to Neptune. Those big planets are going to connect. So things that have been very confusing or deceptive, where someone hasn't been on the up and up, obviously, holding back on information, trying to sort of maybe even, hide the truth and talk about hidden truths. I mean, we know that mainstream media has been holding back on all truths, and that is not only collectively, it's also personally. Obviously, there's secrets here. Let's see, because the High Priestess speaks to balance. It's a number 2. And we're going to have a new moon in Pisces. That's on the 2nd of March. So we're just around the corner from that. Not very far off from that. Let's see what the possible outcome is. And we've got the 8 of Pentacles, the Virgo card. So something in relation to work, or someone's got the ability to work through this past energy, right? And the 8 of Pentacles is also someone that's willing to do the work. We have been stuck 7 and 8. Again, we've got 15, my darlings. Let's see what the Karma Dharma is today, or whenever you view this message. This could also be someone's been dealing with a lot of challenges. Could be related to competitive situations, legalities pertaining to work, and they maybe have kept that under wraps. They may not have shared their difficulties here, but we see here that there's some sort of a connection or an offer, but it still requires work, as we're still turning that difficult corner. 7 and 7. And this could also speak to someone needing to remember 7 is the Chariot, someone needing to make the decision to turn that difficult corner. Come out, speak truthfully, and be ready to work on what this past heartbreak was about. Because we've got 7 and 10. That could have spoken to an ending because of other people, because of a lack of balance. And there's the King of Swords, Aquarius. Aquarius, Capricorn. Interesting. Both Saturnian energies. Both Saturnian signs. But remember that Uranus is in Taurus. Uranus also rules Aquarius. So where there's been a lack of change, where there's been, someone's been sticking their heels into the ground and not wanting change, this is where Uranus is going to bring changes, whether we like it or not. And the King of Swords is communication, it's truth, it's standing strong within one's truth. But also we know the King of Swords, very intelligent mind, dealing maybe with this area here, whatever that means for you. And there's the Queen of Swords. So this could also speak to a couple, a married couple, where there's been external influences, right? Because of secrecy, because of someone's accepted a new love connection, a secretive. Someone stepped out, had an affair for some of you. Or there's some sort of strategy and planning behind the scenes here, which we may be figuring out. What's going on? What's the Karma Dharma today? Today, the 11th of February of 2022. And we've got the Hanging Man. The Hanging Man, which is in the reverse. Hello. Pisces. The Hanging Man in reverse. Wow, and I'm not taking reversals. So this would go back, for me, goes back to number 11, which is justice. We're not at this position yet, which is someone seeing things from a different perspective, someone dealing with an ending, closing a karmic chapter in their life. We're at 11, which 11 we know is a portal, and today is the 11th of the 2nd of 2022. That's really interesting. I want to take one more card from here, to show us a little bit of, what is this sacrifice? What is this? What have we been waiting on? But we've been waiting on that portal or a sense of justice or any legalities that will open the door to end a major cycle, or for someone that's in challenge mode, needing to see something from a different perspective and not being on, I feel that here, someone's been on the, in defense, on the rebound, not wanting to see the truth. What brings us through that portal, and what is the outcome, the possible outcome after, yes, we've closed that chapter, or we've seen something from a different perspective, or we've surrendered and given unconditional love. We're open, right? Remember, Pisces is compassion. It's believing. It's connecting on a spiritual level. And we've got the Emperor. Now, the Emperor, as all energies, has got two sides. The Emperor, Aries. And I don't know if, because we've got Pisces, Aries, I don't know if this is speaking to Jupiter entering Aries. Remember that Jupiter is going to conjoin with Neptune, the ruling planet of Pisces. So that could be the timing. But then Jupiter will quickly, because Neptune is, Neptune is at the 21st degree of Pisces. Things will start to happen, I believe. And remember that also Venus is going to conjoin there. We're going to have March, April, May. They're going to be very important months. And Jupiter will enter. I think it's on the 11th of April. 11th, 12th of April, when Jupiter will enter. Is that when Jupiter enters Aries? Let me just see that for a moment. I want to give you the dates. Well, that's interesting. Jupiter will be at the 11th degree of Pisces on the 18th of February. So that's the last day of the Piscean season. Okay, so Jupiter and Neptune will be exact, will be exact. As I said, probably the 11th or 12th of April, and Jupiter will pass over Neptune. Venus will be there as well, so it'll be a very important season for mutable signs, especially for Pisces and Virgo. So yes, it's May. It's actually May. Well, that's really interesting, my friends. So the 10th or 11th of May, it's exactly a month difference. So on the 11th of April, let's say Jupiter conjoins with Neptune in Pisces. And then a month exactly after, we've got Jupiter entering Pisces. So that could give you roughly a time span, okay, if this is your story. But the Emperor, even though he's limiting, he's very limiting, but he's also about security, a sense of being in a position of leadership or having someone on your side, someone that's going to be there to promote you, to guide you, to steer you, to protect you. Remember that the Emperor is a number 4. So number 4 is the home. It's the home, it's security. And this could also speak to a position, someone who's in a position of power. Now, as I always say in this deck, here we see that the Emperor is dressed in a Santa Claus suit, which is saying he's bringing gifts. But he also looks very, very familiar. He looks very much like the King of Swords. Very much so, because he's very cold looking, right? Have a look. Sorry about that. Let's see if we can clear it. There it is. So he's very cold, detached and aloof, even though he's wearing a red suit. So the red is the energy of the Emperor, but still he's sitting on a frozen throne. So this is saying to me that someone's passion is coming out. Someone that was very cold, he withheld, very aloof, very much about the details. He's starting to show his true colors. So let's see what's going on with the Lenormand. The book, there's the Neptunian energy. It can speak to lessons, also things that you will be finding out about. Neptune, of course, secrets, knowledge about someone's public life, about the garden. The garden is a very happy life and a very happy scene. It's Aquarius and it's Uranus in Aquarius, so it does speak to the society, our societies, teamwork, network. So communication, this could be as well, about things that were hidden, something that someone's been going through maybe or holding back on in relation to information and things pertaining to fear, legalities, imbalances. We've got the tree, my dear friends. There's Saturn in Capricorn, so something pertaining to a grounding energy. Remember what I spoke about here. Swords are not about grounding. Earth is about coming down to the ground, right? Stepping on the ground, connecting, based in reality, things that could be long-term, which speak to our securities. 5 is the Hierophant, right? Holding on to the faith, believing that the seeds that we've planted, the seeds that have been planted in the past are blooming, they've grown. This is also a matter of health, psychological, physical, emotional health. This could also speak to a spiritual connection. And family. Matters to do with the past as well, my dear friends. We have, all about our stability. We've got the anchor. Getting anchored, setting down anchor. There's the sun. The sun comes out to bring us the clarity. The sun is the heart. The sun is happiness. It's childlike energies. And we've got abundance, the fish. Well, if this is not Jupiter and Neptune connecting where they're already in connection, my dear friends, they're very large planets. And remember, Pisces, abundance. Look at the fish here, swimming in the abundance. And we've got the person in charge, the mother, a courageous leader. There's the number 15 again. And this could speak to world leaders as well, not only someone who's in a position of leadership in your own life. This is a sense of stability, happiness, pride, courage. (10, 15, 16, and 2 is 18, 26. 2 and a 6 equals 8. Leo, again, leadership. And we're having a full moon in Leo. And full moons, we know that the full moon in a few days is going to bring us the light after the darkness. The full moon is, of course, an opposition of the sun and the moon. But it gives us, even though it's uncomfortable, because an opposition it's like a tug of war. It's emotional, but we're going to see things pertaining to matters of heart. The collective ability to create as well. That's what Leo is. It's child. It's the child. It's the inner child. Swimming in so much happiness with these fish here. So much abundance. Wow, what is beneath the bear? And we've got the birds. It's not the birds, sorry, it's the stork, which speaks to transition, movement, taking action towards something very positive, moving homes, moving over to another place, building a new home in a new area. Remember, the stork brings the child. The stork is very, very positive indeed. It's something long-lasting, and it's Mercury in Gemini. So there's change and there's a transition we're going through, and this is also a new cycle, my darling friends, yearning for a new cycle. It's a 17, which also speaks to the star. And of course, the sun is moving through Aquarius, which is the energy of the star. Happy birthday, dear Aquarius. Let's see what's going on. We have courthouse. We have the main male, and we had the main male yesterday. I did speak of legalities. Agape, you're going to make a mess. You're going to throw down my computer. Thank you. Good girl. So courthouse, anything to do with, if it's not related to matters of legalities, it's also, we could see it as the energy of Libra. So a sense of trying to come into balance pertaining to any form of relationships, partnerships, etc. Oh my God, we had the same card yesterday, despair. This main male, this divine masculine is going through a lot, my dear friends. A lot. Not hiring is the message in the card here, but this could also speak to a door closed pertaining to matters of love, or there's been imbalances, or there's been a judgment call, maybe that was negative, okay? And asking for more work. The possibilities are very, very, very good here. I do feel that there will be, this is either the hand of God and spirit, or someone who is above this main male, which we had yesterday. We had a mature divine masculine who's a number 5. So this is either help from the government, help from someone who is in a position, a strong position, maybe also that wears a uniform. And the message comes through. The message could also speak to legalities. So there is a corner that we're turning, but also changes. This could speak to legalities, contracts. There's news coming through, and I do feel it's going to be very positive. Let's see. And we've got courtship, so there will be an agreement. And there's the wealthy man. So this could also speak to financial help. Financial help. This could be a friend. This could be a person who's in a position of power. And we've got the fish, which does speak to wealth. Venus in Taurus. Abundance. Wow. Let's take a Black Moon Astrology card. Yes, Agape. Yes, Agape. What's up, darling? Yes, sweetheart. Is that Agape or Eros? Eros? Oh, it's Agape. Hello, Agape. We've got earth element and stability. That is beautiful, my friends. That is utterly beautiful. Okay, number 38, which equals an 11. Hello. And we've got today's message, which came out as on the side. So I don't know. Oh, my God. Caring connections. And this is not only romance, my friends. This is also people that care for us. And we've got contract and number 6, which could speak to the lovers. Someone's going through divorce because of a new beginning to a relationship. Earth element, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It speaks to stability, fairness, contract. A new contract or an ending of a contract that will bring a sense of justice and fairness. And this is the card we had on the Twin Flame reading, my friends. If you have not seen that, then do so. I could just be here for another hour. Let me just restart my camera. Let me just restart for a moment and continue here. What is the message today, dear Spirit? Night wind. The cards are just flipping out today. And remember, as I was shuffling, we had Archangel Michael come through in the upright. And we are burning the Michael, the Angel of Protection candle from Starstruck Magical Handcrafted Candles by Sally. You can find her on Instagram. Her link is beneath the video. She's a beautiful soul, Sally. Hello, my darling. And she deserves the recognition. She's another beacon of light towards humanity. And she's been with me for quite some time. So we've grown together and still continuing. Let's read the message. Night wind. Facing fear, subconscious release, healing. This card relates to the disturbed sleep patterns, vivid dreams, or nightmares you have been experiencing. Something is troubling you, yet you are not openly acknowledging this either to yourself or others. This unresolved issue has created fear and anxiety, which you have yet to resolve. And I'm going to say it's a 23. Again, it shows a tree. So it could relate to what this tree card speaks to you about. Is it family? Is it a spiritual connection? Is it a relationship from the past? Is it anything pertaining to lies and deception or third people pertaining to the past? Or a breakup? Remember that a 23 is a 5. This is a 5 and so is this. So it does bring that Hierophant energy, which is Taurus. And the North Node is facing Taurus, my darlings, which is saying that there will be change. Even though it's not easy change, there will be change. Pertaining to a marriage, someone's beliefs, anything to do with commitments. So this is what someone has been fearing, having nightmares about. This unresolved issue has created fear and anxiety which you have yet to resolve. Because of this, your subconscious mind is processing the issue as you sleep, the fear resurfacing in your dreams time and time again in various forms and guises. This is your subconscious mind's way of dealing with the issue and forcing you to face your fear. On some level, this is helpful. However, the only way this issue can be resolved is by consciously facing your fear. First, truly acknowledge your fear. Express it in detail by writing it down. Then share it by talking about it with someone you trust. And this would be the person that is of trust, I would say. This simple process takes some courage, but it is well worth it. Yeah, this simple process takes some courage, but it is well worth it. Acknowledging and expressing your fear is the first major step towards healing this issue. You will find that all will be resolved soon. And the affirmation is, I share my fears and concerns with those I trust and love. There is nothing to fear. There is only love. All will soon be resolved. I am safe. I am loved. I face my fear and feel it dissolve in a pool of love. And that is exactly, we've got a huge pool here, a lot of emotion here. Remember that the fish speaks to Piscean energy. This does speak to a pool, right? A lot of water, a lot of emotion. The sun is here, which the anchor is here, which brings us a sense of grounding, coming from a place of heart and sharing your emotions, which will practically give you a new ground to step on. So shedding any fears, even where tears are concerned. So shedding anything that you are purging from your life. Fear? Is it anything to do with the past that's been very difficult for you? Very difficult for you. And we've got two beautiful cards. Caring Connections, number 14, and Contract, number 6. And look at what's beneath that, my darlings. Door to Romance. Door to Romance, number 33, which we did have the other day in, again, the, I think it was in the Twin Flame reading. If not, no, sorry, it was in yesterday's message. And look at what's beneath that, deceit. So in the past, there was deceit pertaining to a romantic connection, of course, where there were injustices, imbalances. Someone was dealing with legalities or fears pertaining to truth, deceit pertaining to the past, and woman holding a coin. This is like Gaia. This is like the Queen of Pentacles. This is like the Empress. So there's been deceit pertaining to someone's position in their life, pertaining to a sense of groundedness, or woman holding a coin. Remember, coins do speak to our values. They speak to our securities. They speak to our lives, where we feel We're in an environment that feels where we feel protected, right? This could also speak to matters of monetary security, but also anything to do with mothering, a mother, someone who's very patient. This could speak to someone that was quite deceitful, or it says that this woman, this grounded, stable, patience. Someone who's been waiting for something stable, but they've received only deceit, lies, or maybe they were deceiving themselves. Maybe this woman holding a coin was in a relationship that was very deceitful, or could be the other way around. But we've got an opening of a door to romance where there's a possible contract and a new offer here. But also someone is releasing a deceitful relationship to do with the past, and maybe they've been very patient. We've got the clock here, which is very Saturnian, right? And last card in the reverse, we've got door to value. This door in the past was closed. This abundant card was in the reverse, in the past. Someone's been waiting for this. They've seen the deceit. The door now opens. There will be justice, and there is a caring connection, an offer on the table. So, my dear friends, what can I say? I just want to take 3 Sibilas on the 7 of Swords for a moment. We've got a courtship here. Something is beginning. This is the a relationship which is at the stage of getting to know each other. And it's a number 4. 4 is also the Emperor. 5, 6, and 5 is 11, 18, 22, and 4 is 26. That's 8 again. Leo. We've had 11s. So a lot of Libra energy, a lot of Aquarius, a lot of Leo. So it's got a lot to do with this full moon in Leo, I believe, on the 16th. So just around the corner. What's this 7 of Swords about? The Artista. So someone's making a discovery. Something's been discovered in the past pertaining to this King of Swords. This is someone, and the King of Swords could also be the Emperor. For some of you, it could be, or you're dealing with 2 different people. 7 of Hearts, I'm sorry. 7 of Hearts, a lot of confusion to do with the past, but there's something that's been discovered. This is the crazy scientist, and this could also speak to, on a collective scale, pertaining to medicine, doctors, those that are in positions of, on a collective scale, those that have been hiding behind their positions, hiding behind a cloak, you know, that Neptunian energy, that deceptive energy, hiding behind mainstream media, hiding in general. We've got Donna di Servizio, which is also my Virgo card. So this is a helpful energy. Maybe it's, this could speak to Aquarius Virgo energies. So Virgo, of course, is health. Aquarius is humanity. It's large groups of people. It's politics. Hiding behind the politics. Or this is, you know, someone who's very, very intelligent, in a position who deals with legalities. It could be a lawyer. There's helpful energies here, but Donna di Servizio. So someone working very hard, maybe, to find things that have been deceiving. Or there's been a discovery in the past through someone searching for the answers. And we've got the Militare, which is the 10 of Swords. Oh my God, here's the Agape is here to make a mess. Thank you, Agape. Really appreciate it. You're still insisting, yeah? You're still insisting, my baby. Can you get down? Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah. Just like the message. Love is insisting here. So someone's been climbing a really steep hill, mountain. It's the Capricorn energies here, where something probably also stopped and put someone on a very difficult journey. And that is the secrecy card, my friends, as well. Let's look at that Three of Swords. The Death card. Yes, there was a breakup, there was an ending, a lot to do with death. A lot of people also on a collective scale leaving this planet because of unjust things going on in the world. Amika, very much about Libra. Amika is one's best friend. It's the card of harmony and justice, my friends. This could also speak to marriage. So a friendship. This could be the end of a marriage as well because of a friendship. Or this could be a friend or a secretive connection and a friend. Being maybe a third person, or someone's finding support through that person, through that relationship. And we've got the Five of Cups. So there's regrets to do with the past. We've got Allegrezza al Cuore, which is merriment and happiness. So there's also a relief here with the ending of a marriage or with justice coming through. Agape, what are you looking for? It's a very curious day. Someone's doing a lot of looking around. A lot of sniffling around. What's this Five of Swords? We've got the leggerezza, which is the butterfly. We've been going through a transformation, death, resurrection. This is also a sexual connotation to this Sibylla as well. We've got a melancholia, so someone's been going through melancholy. Five of Pentacles. And we've got the domestico. So there has been secrecy. Someone's suffering with depression here, maybe because they've seen that, Agape, come on, baby. Maybe because they've seen that their trust has been broken. Or this is someone that someone is in depression pertaining to someone who's around their home, someone who was obviously there to help them, but maybe this is who they're letting go of, someone that's very close to them. Domestico is the butler, supposedly of service, but he's got his own narrative, right? So I just want to take the Five of, what did I say? Yeah, I'm gonna have to take care of Agape. She's being very naughty today. Let's just take this Eight of Pentacles for a moment. We have ladro, so the thief, a third person entering a situation, and we've got prigione. So anything to do with theft is going to be dealt with. We've got someone is in chains. This is Capricorn. They're getting their karma, and Fortuna is turning, and there's the Five. Yes, sweetheart. She's really telling a story today, my dear friends. Fortuna is here, which is Jupiter. This is justice. This is truth. This is the wheel of fate turning in our favor, my dear friends. Because those that have been sneaky, those that got caught, those that they had their own narrative, there's been discovery. They are being discovered, and they will be dealing with the consequences. So the Wheel of Fortune is here. This is a very lucky energy, and this is Jupiter. Let's see just generally what's at the bottom, and we've got Superbia. Something superb, but also this is someone that's in someone that was very much on their high horse, someone who came from a place of vanity and ego, but this also speaks to someone ready to fight for this love connection, someone that's ready to do battle. And the original card we know was this caring connection. So let me just take a couple of my symbol cards. I want to know if you enjoy these cards. I've asked for your comments, for your opinion, but I didn't really get any information from you. So please let me know so I could keep using them or not. What's going on? 11th of February. We've got an M. We've got a T. Oh, wow. We've got Libra. These will not be taken. There's way too many. We've got an A. M-A-T. Matt. Matthew. ATM. What's the ATM about? Something about the bank. Capricorn. So we've got Venus and Saturn here. Venus and Saturn. This is a grounding energy, but it's also something long term. But it's also very maturing and sobering in love. Mac. Cat. Cam. We've got an 8. We had number 8 quite often with the strength card. Remember the 8. 8. So this could be the house of a number, 8 days, the 8th of the month, the other day, or the 8th of the next month, August, which is the season of Leo. We've got a K as well, M-A-C-K, Mac, cat, we've got a number 2 as well. 82, 28. 8 and 2 is 10, a cycle ending. Let's take these two and that's it. We've got a 22. And we've got Sagittarius as well, my dear friends. Okay, so Jupiter is here, obviously. Jupiter, we've got Jupiter, Venus, and Saturn. Okay, where there's been limitations in love, Jupiter brings in fairness. It brings in the changes as long as you believe. As long as we believe, all right? And I think with that, I will leave you. I want to thank you so much. Thank you for connecting with me. Unexpected income, my friends. This is financial help. This is grounded help. This is help bringing stability. Money's coming in. We're taking a journey, okay? This is a top hat. This is people in positions of power. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you. Thank you for the love you show. Thank you for committing to Divine Debut and being on Patreon. You are all very, very appreciated. And it's a very important time in love, as I've spoken to many of you. And I'm not the type of person, a lot of you tell me that you, through my personal readings, that you respect my, me speaking the truth, not painting everything as perfect, right? I'm a Virgo. Virgos sometimes can come through as, very air energy because we're ruled by Mercury. So sometimes we can discriminate, but it's sort of like we detach and see things from a detached place, just like the Queen of Swords here, right? Needing to see things clearly. even though, I mean, those of you that are Virgo out there, you've got, you know, Pisces opposite you, which in your relationships, you give unconditionally. And you can wear those rose-colored glasses. Yes, Virgo can. But Virgo can also discern. So I think that we need to be able to see the truth. Maybe even to take off those rose-colored glasses and be able to see the deception. Maybe we've been deceiving ourselves pertaining to love. And I've been telling many of you that, okay, if you keep the faith, blah, 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 yes. But if you're seeing that it's not working out, if you see in the next couple of months, as Venus has started a new cycle, we've got a lot of magic in the air pertaining to relationships the next couple of months as all the planets are moving direct. If you see that this is not panning out, do not put your life on hold. Okay? Live your life. Don't wait for that special person, the person that you see as, that you, put them on a pedestal and you make them look like a god. They're a god in your own life, right? The emperor. But they're very also... this emperor is very detached many times. Yes, he shows up as very passionate. Yes, he shows his sexual side. But he's got a lot that he's dealing with. Is this person ready to put in the work pertaining to a connection? Can they make space in their life for you? That's the question that you need to ask yourself. Do not stop living. Do not stop breathing. Okay, that's what it's all about. And a lot of us will be taking off those rose-colored glasses in the next couple of months. It's either we're taking off those glasses, remember the book here, deceiving ourselves, being deceived by others. Those glasses will come off surely. And luckily, because we'll know whether it's time to move on or whether we'll be able to make the magic that, the planets, the gods, the archangels are promising in the next 2-3 months, my dear friends. It's up to you what you're going to do. It's your own personal life. And with that message, I will leave you. Talk to you soon. Oh, I'm going to be doing a pick a card for Valentine's Day. So look out for that. I'm going to do 3 piles. 1, 2, 3, pick a card. Okay, you can watch all 3 or you can choose one to see what's going on, what potentially could be playing out with Valentine's Day being around the corner. I do see a lot of people receiving flowers. That's a certainty. Okay, and of course being a 14, that is temperance. This could be a message of love coming from afar. This could be something that you've been hoping for. I mean, temperance is, divine timing. So, love and light, dear friends. Talk to you soon.